Hey, what's up y'all? It's the Dr. Investor back again with another video. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about real estate investing, entrepreneurship, personal finance, and personal growth. So today I'm going to be talking about a big issue that I'm seeing across the country. We're going to talk about the passage of Trump's one big beautiful bill and the effect it has on Section 8 landlords and tenants.
We're celebrating like the biggest bill of its kind ever signed. And it's going to make this country into a rocket ship. It's going to be really...
So next I'm going to get into the one big beautiful bill. It was signed into law July 4th, 2025. And I'm going to talk about how it will affect Section 8 tenants and landlords. A positive associated with the bill that will positively affect tenants is that it expands low-income housing tax credit, which will allow for more affordable units to be built by developers. One of the key issues within the Section 8 program is there are not enough landlords participating in the program, and there are not enough affordable units to meet demand. And because of this, a lot of housing vouchers are being unused every year. So with this increase of the low-income housing tax credit, this will allow developers to build more units. So in the long term, this would lead to more selection of affordable housing for individuals with Section 8 vouchers, help bridge that gap between demand and supply. The Big Beautiful Bill doesn't directly mention Section 8, but in indirect ways, it's going to negatively impact individuals with Section 8 vouchers. This is because it's broader budget cut risk. One Big Beautiful Bill has stated it's going to make cuts to Medicaid, SNAP, and HUD programs. This can further constrain individuals' Section 8 vouchers. This is because individuals' Section 8 vouchers also have SNAP, known as food stamps, and Medicaid, which is health insurance for individuals who fall below a certain income threshold. Because these individuals now have more expenses, they're now further strapped for funds, which may lead to them having difficulty paying their landlords. Luckily with Section 8, if you now have less income to contribute to the rent, you can now just tell your local housing authority and let them know you now have less money because of these cuts. And a lot of housing authorities will just decrease the contribution that tenant now has to make towards the rent. Like I mentioned, there's some tenants who pay $0 in rent, and the rent is completely subsidized by the federal government. This is because they're in a financial position where they cannot contribute to the rent, and Section 8 has determined this.
People are going to lose Medicaid funding with this bill.
That's the federal health program for the poor. Democrats claim almost 12 million people will lose health care. The bill doesn't change the income eligibility requirements. Instead, it imposes new requirements that critics say some people have difficulty complying with. It requires able-bodied recipients to work, attend school, or volunteer 80 hours a month. But critics say it's hard to know where to draw the line on who is disabled enough to be exempt from the work requirement. The bill also requires states to check for eligibility every 6 months to prevent people from double enrolling in more than one state's Medicaid program and remove illegal immigrants or others who don't qualify. It also makes changes to the Affordable Care Act that reduce federal funds to states that choose to cover immigrants who may not qualify under federal rules.
He's taken away so much from people. He's taken away food.
That's a reference to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, commonly called food stamps. As with Medicaid, the law doesn't change eligibility, but includes work requirements for able-bodied recipients and extends those work requirements from the current cutoff age of 54 to 64. It exempts pregnant women and parents with children younger than 14. It also limits eligibility to citizens and legal immigrants in most cases. And it shifts some of the costs to the states.
So this is a wrap with this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And if you know anybody that will benefit from my content, make sure you're sharing it with them. The Dr. Investor is out.